내가
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. And tonight, it'll be the Nuggets going up against Chicago. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, they've got Ja Morant, and it's Carter in at the 2. And so here is Chicago. Here's Mashburn. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. Carter from outside. Gordon pulls it in. Jokic passes to Murray. Gordon with it. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. Mashburn grabs the miss. Chicago with the ball. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Now here's Murray. Jokic finds Porter. And here's Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Carter. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Jokic the screen. From 11 feet away, Chicago with a rebound. Here's Mutombo.
Nuggets foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Dikembe Mutombo.
And he knocks down the first one. Brown, he's checked in for Gordon. And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's Murray. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. To the middle. Brown passes to Jokic. Clock is at 3. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And how about the trick move by the big man? I mean, nice pump fake from Jokic.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Brand. No good with the triple. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. It's a 5-point game. Brown looking around. Over to the wing. Here's Jokic. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Good D by Jokic.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Murray from outside. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. A different look for Denver. Watson comes in for Michael Porter, and Brown subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Chicago leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Morant. Screen by O'Neal. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
Chicago making a switch here. And Morant drops them both. Denver trails by 5. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Doncic is checked in for Morant.
Into the lineup for Chicago, number 77, Luka Doncic.
Doncic against Brown. Outside Murray. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Doncic passes to Garnett. Kicks it to Doncic. Edwards for 3. Here's O'Neal. Here's Garnett. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And it's Jokic with the ball for Denver, trailing by 5. Murray against Edwards. From deep. O'Neal pulls it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Jokic with some arc, and he can't get that one. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Here's Garnett. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Watson, pass to Murray. From the arc. They get the rebound. Jokic, here's Brown. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
The court awareness on full display. Jokic is such a unique big man.
Edwards, a pass to Brand. Back to Edwards. Launches it from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Denver, Nikola.
The free throw dropped for Jokic. And Denver making a change here. And Jokic drops them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Wembanyama's got space. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Coaches talk about ending quarters well. You cannot do it better than that.
And that does it for the first quarter. Chicago ahead. They lead by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Denver trails by 5. On the court for Denver, Reggie Jackson out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Brown in at the 3, small forward. Here's Jackson. And the layup falls.
Reggie Jackson has got the willingness to convert on the interior. Nice touch right there.
Young, the pass to Iverson. Back to Young. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Denver. Here's Jackson. Shots blocked. It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Denver.
Number 3, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Jackson surveying the D. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Iverson. From outside, off the mark. Denver trails by 3. Pass to Jackson. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now Jordan. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he buries his first look.
Well, you're allowing DeAndre Jordan to get comfortable. This guy is so efficient as a scorer.
To the inside. And the basket by Mutombo.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Jordan, and it's Brown in for Brown. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And here's the fast break. Here's Iverson. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Brown. Jokic's screen. To the paint. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And now a 7-point Chicago lead. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot-blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Here's Iverson. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And stolen by Brown. Inside, here's Jackson. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. There's Young with the 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Jackson, the pass to Porter. Brown with it. No made baskets yet. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Porter. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Young. He's got 5.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. 1:10 left in the second period. Tipped. And here comes the break. Here's Young. And it's Young to the rack.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
Young against Jackson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Mashburn. Here's Mutombo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Young from long range. Young with the signature tray.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Here's Brown. No points so far.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Murray. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Chicago. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. 9-point game. They've got Ja Morant, and it's Carter in at the two-guard spot. And for the Nuggets, Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Brand misses. Denver trails by 9.
Vince Carter. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Murray. No points yet. And there's the rejection. And they get it back. And yep, it's good. Chicago leading by 7. Pass to Olajuwon. Morant with it. Shoots. Garnett, that's good.
Well, what a delivery. The catch and shoot for Garnett. Perfect.
So it's Denver now. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Caldwell Pope against Carter. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Murray from outside gets the 3-ball to go. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Denver trails by 8. Outside Murray. Gordon finds Jokic. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. The fader. Chicago with a rebound. Outside Carter. Olajuwon passes to Carter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Ball stolen. And here's the fast break. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Garnett tries again. Morant, no good. Denver trails by 10. Here we go. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And Denver making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now Morant. Pass to Carter. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for Chicago.
On defense, the visiting team. Trailing by 10. Here's Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. The jump hook. Here's the second effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Garnett's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Different look for Denver. Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Watson comes in for Gordon. And Brown subbed in for Jackson. Jordan, the pass to Brown. Murray scanning the floor. Up and over Doncic. Misses off the right iron. Chicago leading by 12. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. They get it back. Pass to Doncic. Back to O'Neal. Clock at 6. And that one's good. O'Neal's got his first points in this one.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Chicago foul.
A different look for Denver. Green's checked in for Jordan. Brown comes in for Watson. And it's Smith in for Jamal Murray.
Jeff Green, Bruce Brown, Ishmael Smith.
Outside Porter. Pass to Green. To win the cold spell. Blocked! It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for Smith.
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. Brown passes to Brown. And here's Porter outside. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Caldwell Pope. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic. Denver shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Hits both from the stripe. Doncic with it. No good there. And so it's Chicago going into the break up 12. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Edwards. We've got Edwards. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. Edwards, a pass to Mashburn. Here's O'Neal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Brown. Good D by Doncic. Chicago leading by 14. Back to Edwards. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Brown. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And Denver making a change here. Smith's checked in. Smith against Young. Takes the 3 and count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Smith in the high post. Young's there. Smith no good. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Edwards for 3. Offensive board. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Smith. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
A different look for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Green. Michael Porter comes in for Brown. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Smith. Denver trails by 15. Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Outside Porter. Here's Jokic. Good D by Wembanyama.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Young can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Take it away. Here's Edwards. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And Chicago leads by 17.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's Murray, and the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, nice play by Murray. A big guard who is unafraid to mix it up inside.
Here's Iverson. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Here's Iverson, defended by Murray. Carter from outside sends it home from three-point land.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 5. Up and over Carter. The offensive rebound. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Carter inside. Gordon's on him. Carter can't get it to go.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Here's Iverson. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
Down low with the 10-footer. Jokic. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Chicago with the ball. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Olajuwon, defended by Gordon.
Denver foul. Aaron Gordon. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Hakeem Olajuwon. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. 30 seconds left in the final quarter. And there's the lob. Brown passes to Jordan. Here's Chanchar. Pass to Brown. Now here's Jordan. And again, it's Denver missing. Here's Iverson. Over Smith. It falls. And so Chicago takes the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now, time for our player of the game, Trae Young.